Okay, lawn fans, you ready? So it's been a minute. Hadn't done a lot of videos at all this year, but I have taken some pictures, put those on Instagram and YouTube, so take a look at those. But what have I been up to? Well, we just got back from vacation about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. While I was gone, I had a lawn company cut my lawn. Didn't like the way it looked when I came back, so I did a reset. And what is a reset? That is where you drop your blade down a notch, you shave your yard, and then you let it grow back into your maintaining how to cut. So I did that, and I pushed some growth with some 2704 fertilizer. And we've been lucky. Mother Nature's given us a lot of rain and with my irrigation, so she came back in pretty nicely. Here she is. Now, I've put out some fungicide apps, insecticide apps, but other than that, my big three are: you need to cut with a sharp blade, you need to water, and you need to fertilize. Now, when you cut, if you want a nice tight yard, you got to cut often. So 2 to 3 times a week, okay? Sharp blade, cut often, water, fertilizer. That's all you need. You don't need all the snake oil that's out there. Now, some of those products are good. Your yard does have certain needs, but overall, you don't have to do a ton to your yard that you see some people promote. Here's the putting green, and I have really not taken care of this season. This needs to be aerated. It needs to be leveled with sand. Needs some fertilizer on it to push the growth. Now, those of you that follow my channel, you know I used to cut with a McLean. Recently, I bought a 25-inch California trimmer, and I absolutely love that machine. I put a groove roller on the front of it, and man, that machine, it is well built, it's sturdy, it does a good cut. And the reason why I'm talking about it right now is because I believe it cuts into this just hybrid, regular, builder grade Bermuda too short, and that probably needs to be bumped up a notch. But I probably will end up coming through and doing the top dressing on this and aerating it sometime in the next month or so, trying to treat it like I really should. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that the 4th of July is my big Super Bowl date. I shoot for this lawn to look the best that it's going to look all season on July the 4th. Right now, she's looking pretty dang good, and it's looking like I may hit that date, the July the 4th date. Now, I've had years in the past where I thought I was going to make it, and then I wake up a couple days before and a fungus has hit. An application I put on has bronzed the yard. There's lots of different things that could happen, but as of right now, it looks like I'm going to hit it. What am I going to do in between now and then? Well, fairly soon, in about a week, today is June the 19th, in about a week, I'm going to put an application of PGR out. What is PGR? Plant Growth Regulator. What does it do? It suppresses the upward growth of your grass, which for some of you guys means that you cut less. All right, but it will encourage the lawn to fill in, to get tighter, and it will help with the color, maintain a darker green, because instead of me pushing that growth and all those nutrients upwards and out to get cut off, it will distribute it in the ground with the runners and become tighter. So I'm going to put that out with some iron. I'm going to make sure that I'm watering like I should be. For me, it's 1 inch a week. If you're in drought conditions, it's probably 1.5 inches to 2 inches per week. I do not do that all in one watering. I'll spread that out to make sure that I get that much water put out over the course of a week. And that's pretty much it, guys. There's what she looks like right now. And again, all I'm going to do is PGR, iron, and water, cut often with a sharp blade. Bermuda Brian. Oh.